Hey everyone, I hope you guys had a wonderful break and I'm excited for us to do our art lesson today. So with it being summer, I thought that we would do something. Wait a minute, Miss Marilise, is it summer? What season are we in? So in summer, things are hot, we wear shorts, we eat ice cream. That's like July, right? We're in January. So what season is in January? It's cold. I'm hoping that it snows. And when things get cold, really cold, and it rains, the rain turns into ice. It gets frozen. So I thought it would be really fun to paint on ice. Are you guys ready to see how we're going to do that? Let's check it out. Our winter ice painting, instead of using paper to paint on, we are going to use ice to paint on. Now, we have painted with ice before, meaning using ice cubes and painting it on paper, but this is our first time using the ice as our paper, and I'm so excited. So I've filled different ice molds with water, and when it becomes frozen, it becomes a solid piece of ice. And this looks like an art palette because that's the mold I used. So we're going to use colors. Now, what are these three colors? Red, what's that one? Yellow, and blue. These three colors are part of a color family called the primary colors. Can you guys say it with me? Primary. So they are the very first colors of the color family. And when you mix them together, we can make all kinds of wonderful colors. So we're going to use our paintbrush. Now we want to make sure that we are gentle with it. So we're going to pretend that it's on ice skates, right? We're going to slide on its tippy toe. You can practice on your hand to see. We don't want it to stomp like a dinosaur. We want to be delicate with it. So I'm going to dip my brush in some paint. And let's see what happens when we paint on ice. I'm so excited. And you guys can paint anything you want. Now this one happens to have some lines. So I'm just going to see, look at that. And do you see how it goes from darker to lighter? So the value of the paint, of the color, changes from dark to light. Very cool. If you want to change colors, you can rinse your cup in water and then wipe it off. Or if you want to see what happens when we mix colors, let's see what happens when we mix yellow and red. Any guesses? What do you think we're going to get? I'm going to make a wavy line this time. What's that color? That's orange. That is right. So you guys are going to paint whatever you want. I'm going to add a little bit more. And let's see, I'm going to do another line over here. What happens when we paint on the ice cube? Look at that. Now I'm going to change it. So I'm going to rinse my cup, rinse my brush, wipe it off. I'm going to dip oops, slippery. I'm going to dip a little bit of the blue paint and paint here. You know what I noticed? Oh, do you see how it's sliding around? So as the ice sits outside, what do you think is going to happen? Is it going to stay solid? No, it's going to melt. That's why it's slipping. And I'm so excited to see what's going to happen also when it melts with the paint. What's going to happen to the colors? I'm going to add a little bit of yellow to my blue. What do you think we're going to make with yellow and blue? I'm going to make a wavy line here. What color does that look like? Green. So yellow and blue makes green. All right, now what else haven't we mixed? Let's do blue and red. Okay, I'm gonna do a little circle here. Can you guys see that? Let me do one over here. What color is that? Purple. So when we mix blue and red, we make purple. I just added yellow to that. And so when we mix all three primary colors together, what color do we get? Brown. So you guys can paint whatever you want. I'm really liking these different lines. I'm making some straight lines, some wiggly lines. I'm kind of following the lines that I see on the pattern, the way the ice formed when it froze. How about some dots? Little dot there, little dot there. I think I want a little dot there. A little one over there. All right, now, once that we have that, we can actually see, let's test this out. We're gonna try it together for the first time. If we make a print, if we put our paper on top and we massage it, oh, that feels cold. All right, and look, it's sliding around. All right, are we ready to see? I'm not sure what's gonna happen because it's partially frozen. Let's see. What do you think is gonna happen? There's still some of it there, but look, we made a print. So you guys can keep on painting and adding more designs. You can wipe it off. You can slide it around. This is gonna be so much fun. And let's see what happens if we add a little bit of water. What do you think is gonna happen? Are the colors swishing around? Ooh, they are. Now, what about if we add some salt? Because with watercolors, sometimes when you put salt to your paper, it actually, look at that. Can you see how it's making little holes? So it's fun to experiment in painting using different mediums. So instead of using paper, we're using paint. We're trying different things. We're making prints with them. We're adding water to it. So I hope you guys have a bunch of fun just experimenting and painting on your ice canvas. A canvas is something that we paint on. Look, can you see the dots of the salt? See that? All right. I hope you guys have fun. See you later. Toodles.